beautiful day. So, we're headed into Brevard today. I think we're going to stop there and get some lunch. Somewhere around here, I think. Or maybe I've already passed it. Maybe it's around here. On this stretch here, is once you get down from the mountain before Brevard, there is a motorcycle-only campground. Oh, he thinks I'm flagging him again. No, he doesn't. And I've been up and down this road many times. I've never seen any kind of sign for it or anything. I called them the other day because I was gonna maybe stay there on my last day of my motorcycle trip if it was just a little bit too much to come home, because like right now I'm not that far away from home, so if I'm here in the middle of the day I'm probably not going to be staying at their place. But I just think they're elusive, because as much times as I've been down here, it's like you don't have a sign, and as far as like the maps showed, it was just like on the right. Those hell-raising minivans. Here we get some views if those trees just weren't there. So people are going to hate me for saying this, but I feel like they should take down some trees to just enjoy the view. It'd probably distract drivers. Last time Russell and I went to Brevard and got lunch, we went to an Irish pub. Not a real Irish pub, but a real American Irish pub, all like any other Irish pub in America. An American sports bar that has like green clovers about the place. Oh look, little MGB. What's he pointing at? Oh shit. I missed the view for you guys because of an MGB, because of a faded paint MGB. But anyway, last time we were in Brevard, we went to the Irish pub. I want to say it's like McDougal's or something. And Russell used to love it. He's been going there for years. And the last time we went, I think it made it. I think he's turned against it now forever. Unbeknown to us, because we don't actually like look at calendars or care what day it is. It was St. Patrick's Day. It was St. Patrick's Day, and neither of us knew, because it's like, why should we know? He's not Irish, you know. I'm not Irish, and really it's an American thing, the way we do it over here. So, I don't know. We just didn't even know. Guy comes into the bar with bagpipes, and we're like not sitting at the bar, but like at a table like just opposite of the bar stools, and he just walks in between like the bar and that first set of tables back and forth in that horseshoe a couple of times, playing the bagpipes. And I love the bagpipes. They're a beautiful instrument, but not in a closed room, not in a closed bar environment, man. They are very shrill and they are very loud. We had just, you know, been a bit exhausted from the ride. I was trying to get in there and chill. It was like, why is it so packed? And why is, oh man, it's St. Patrick's Day. And I got the fish and chips. They're straight out of the freezer. I kind of consider myself a bit of a connoisseur of fish and chips, you know. I can't ever find fish and chips that really satisfy me. Satisfy what I'm expecting. Kind of have a high standard. I think Russell was trying to sharpen his shoe. You gotta keep your shoes sharp. It's a good view. adventure biker. Little river. This is where I tell you what river that is. If I wasn't a moron. I guess that's where you can put in with your yak. I was supposed to be kayaking today. I had told somebody I would kayak today. And it was going to be like a 6-hour float. And it probably wasn't going to get started until like 12. Like actually on the water. Like 6-hour float, I want to be on the water at like 9. This ride today, it might be, no, it won't be 6 hours. This is going to be like a 4 or 5 hour ride. And we did start at noon at the same time, but I don't know. I guess I like motorcycling more than kayaking. That's better. You know, give me 45 miles an hour. Or give me death. And now I believe we are in Brevard. Got a little boring on the way down, so I cut a bit of that out. I'm sure if I continue to do this and you stick with the channel, you'll see all of the ride up and down that mountain at some point. But never in one ride is it going to be all actually watchable footage. Because, you know, minivans, cyclists, trucks. The last time I was up here, brought my old lady just on a random Saturday. And right here, this intersection we're about to go under, they had the road closed. And the other side of it, right on this road, all in the street and all down the little side roads next to it, just Porsches, just hundreds and hundreds of Porsches. Working it. Visor down. So we just ate at Mike's Pizza in Brevard. What I do when I go to a new pizza place is I order a pepperoni. Just a plain pepperoni. Give me a large pep. And then I use that large pepperoni pizza as a control of sorts, a comparison against other large peps that I've had in the past. And I've got to say, Mike's large pep was quite a good one in Brevard, North Carolina. But I did wait for it. Look at this slammed ass Chevy. Oh yeah, we got some motors. It did take a hell of a long time to get our pizza. They were absolutely packed. And I think everybody had just ordered pizzas and all the like ovens were full. So like a round of pizzas came out and like filled a bunch of tables that had been sitting there before we got there. Then we finally got our pizza. Like, it was probably over a half an hour for sure. It was, we probably waited like 40 minutes at least. They had a help wanted sign in the window, so of course Russell cut them some slack, because Russell, in his natural environment, leaves really good tips. That's one thing I've noticed about this man. And if there's a situation where, you know, a normal person would leave a bad tip, he's like, oh, I'm going to leave him a good tip because these other customers were shitty. And nothing to do with us in our situation, but he does that anyway. But that's cool. Those are the kind of people I like to surround myself with. But all the good stuff we miss.
Well,
all the, you know, we were like doing the fucking Three Stooges dance there for a minute. And we popped over and got duct tape, and that's where everything went to shit, Russell. I duct taped my little connector thing, and you duct taped your tail light. And then the bike wanted all bogged down and shit, and that's where it all fell apart. But now we've got new life. It was some good pizza. Was it worth the 40-minute wait? It was some good pizza. Lovely as the hillside. These turns are just awesome. The views are just amazing. And the speed you can carry quite safely through the hills of North Carolina. Just meditation at its finest. Loving it. You want to fly into the back of that hay truck? Oh man, when and where are we? South Carolina state line.